All right, pilots, let's break down Class Delta Airspace, the small but mighty blue donut around medium towered airports. Let me tell you a few things here before we start. I do have a little bit of sore throat, so my voice sounds like, I don't know, really creepy. So please ignore that. We're going to go through this quick video and be, hopefully, I get well soon so I can make a couple more videos for you guys. Um, Class Delta Airspace surrounds airports that have a control tower, but they're not busy enough to be Class Bravo or Charlie. Um, as you guys know, these are a lot busier than the smaller ones here, Deltas. Um, they take a lot of heavy um, jets inbound and departure wise outbound. Um, Compared to the Delta, usually you get some corporate jets and a few heavy ones around Rockford, for example. Um, one time I made a 767 go around just because I was on the approach with my student, and the 767 was a little bit higher, and the tower made him go around, and it was really powerful. So that's the story. Before you enter, you need to establish two-way radio communication with ATC. Um, though that is very important. Now, how do you establish that? Uh, it is pretty simple in Class Delta airspace. Um, y- um, it means controller must say your call sign back if you call tower. For example, they will say Skyhawk 2-3 Alpha standby. You still able to enter at this point Class Delta airspace. But if they say Skyhawk standby, you don't see your call sign, you are not allowed to enter Class Delta airspace. Simple as that. Um, you need at least a student pilot certificate, and a sport recreational pilot can enter too with the proper endorsement if they do have those endorsements from their instructors. Um, and yeah, student pilot it's very friendly for them to go toward Delta and ask for help if they need to do some maneuvers or land on along the runways and enjoy talking to ATC and learn some more stuff like light gun signals and all the cool other tricks. So that's it for you guys. On your VFR sectional, um, Delta Airspace um, is shown with a dash blue line, obviously, the way I showed you. And here we go, another one. Pretty clear dash blue lines. Um, Kind of a blue circle, sometimes with a keyhole shape extension um, for approach paths. For example, you get heavies coming this way to land on this runway, and you don't want to end up um, crossing their path right around here. They want you to just go a little further and stay VFR and stay lower and cross that path so they can just come high, pretty high, and then enter and just land on that runway. That's convenient for the um, tower and the heavy aircraft's pilots. So the um, top of the airspace shows shown inside a blue box right here. The number is in hundreds of feet MSL, not AGL. So keep that in mind right here. So if you see 25 or 24, That means um, Class Delta airspace goes up to 2,400 feet MSL above the airport. Airspeed airspeed rules in Class Delta airspace. Um, it's 200 knots, but it has some boundaries to it. So within 4 nautical mile of the airport. So it looks like from here, 4 nautical mile, and it extends up to 2,500 feet, AGL, 2,500 feet AGL. So if you're um, so 2,500 feet AGL could be higher than this boundary right here, the 2,500 feet MSL. For example, if the field elevation is 600 feet, or let's say 500 feet, and the top says 2,500 feet, that means 2,000 feet. You need to so you need to have 5 more 100 feet to stay 200 knots. So within another 500 feet, that boundary is protected by 200 knots of airspeed. So keep that in mind, please. As far as cloud clearances goes, VFR minimums, weather minimums, you have 3 statute mile visibility, and then follow this rule right here. 2,000 horizontally, stay away from the clouds above 1,000 feet and below 500 feet. That's pretty much 3,152 rule. If you keep that in mind, 3,152s, that would be simpler. Um, as far as tower hours goes, when a control tower closes the airspace, usually reverts to class Echo or um, Golf, depending on the area. So check the chart supplement or notes before you head out. Um, um, you might need to talk to anyone after hours, for example, calling your positions and um, um, 10 miles out, 5 miles out. Let other pilots know that you're out there trying to land at the airport. So quick recap on this Delta airspace. Blue dash circle class Delta. Talk to tower, no clearance needed. You need to hear your call sign though. 200 knots maximum of airspeed. 3,152 rules for VFR minimums, weather minimums. Class Delta turn into Echo or Golf when tower closes. So that's Delta in a nutshell. Small, simple, and super pilot friendly though. Um, if you need anything, controllers are awesome. They most of the time they will help you get around. All right. Hope you had a pleasant day, better than mine at least. Having a little bit of sore throat. And enjoyed the video. Please thumbs up, subscribe, and share if you can, so we can spread the word. Have blue skies, tailwinds. Bye.